Tali minggu tali hari bulan. Asal pun tu kan, hari tu pun beri baju. Tahu kan mai?
Lagi macam mana berkata nak?
going. Oh yeah. Does it handle any turning at all? I don't think so.
A cabin motorcycle, and what makes it so intimidating is that it weighs 1,260 pounds, has a wheel. Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
Take up stabilizers, full Kevlar monocoque. It's made out of DuPont Kevlar, and it's actually ways targeting raw speed. While we're driving around here at maybe 45 miles per hour, we are achieving something like that.
What happens if you do tip this over? If you do
you can run this thing through an SUV. So if you want to crash, you certainly want to crash in one of these.
Away. Do it.
James Bond underwater car design. Big chin because they're going past through the water. Really good driving. You can expect that from that stage.
Now we've got ballet boys. They're going to need a decent run. They're going to need plenty of speed. Here's the big kicker. Look how it narrows straight after. Oh, the back wheels have gone. The axle couldn't handle it, and he couldn't.
На сегодня, друзья, у меня все. Спасибо за просмотр, и если вам понравилось видео, ставим палец вверх. Если не подписаны на канал, буду рад подписке. А также не забудьте оставить свое мнение о выпуске в комментариях под видео. Жду вас в следующем выпуске. Всего хорошего!